Morning, Abotai. Now that we find ourselves in Chodesh Av, like we spoke about yesterday, a person has to be mima'et b'masau matan shel simcha. A person has to decrease transactions that have to do with joy. For that reason, we said that a person should not be buying jewelry, if it's a chatan v'kala, or anything else that really brings a person happiness. Other forms of work, if a person just regular going to work, the halacha is that can continue as usual during Chodesh Av, to the extent that even if a person sells jewelry, you can continue to sell jewelry. That's not an issue. The issue is if you're buying jewelry for a joyous occasion, but the person who's selling it, that's definitely mutar. And even then, when you're buying it for chatan v'kala and there's no time, if they're getting married right after Tisha B'Av and there's not enough time, then we said that it's going to be mutar. Now, another thing that's asur during the 9 days is binyan shel simcha, which is building of a joyous nature, which means that I get this question all the time. For those who are doing construction or renovations, what's the halacha during the 9 days until after Tisha B'Av? The halacha is as follows. If a person needs to be doing the construction or the renovations for a crucial purpose, for real living purposes, you need to make the house bigger or you need to build the house in order to move in. It's not just for aesthetics or pleasure or whatever it is. It's a real necessity. That kind of construction and renovation is mutar during the 9 days. It doesn't matter what part of the house it's on. It can even be kitchens or bathrooms. If you need it in order to move in and be able to live there, it is mutar. But if it's just in order to kind of make more space, if you don't have enough space, then that's the same halacha. But if it's just because you want to do something aesthetically or whatever, that should be postponed until after Tisha B'Av. With regards to contractors is like any other job. They're allowed to continue working on during the 9 days, even if the work that they're doing is not necessarily so crucial, because that is not considered for them. It's not considered binyan shel simcha. That's their job, and work may continue as usual during the 9 days. Have a wonderful day.